It is 75 in March. Dude, what are we doing? Let's go take the Colt out for a rip. What do you mean it's not done? You've had all winter. Okay. Let's take the Galan out for a rip. What? Are you serious? What have you been doing all you, you haven't done anything? Oh, I see you've done a little. Bro, I swear if you've been sitting around playing video games all winter and not working on your cars. Huh? Yo, could you at least, like, if you're gonna sit around, maybe edit a video that you have sitting around doing nothing? Want to be bothered with that? Who wants to watch me do something stupid? All right, welcome back to CSM TV. Here to give an update on the Colt. Last time we got it all torn apart, got the head off. Now we got the head cams out, all torn apart. Going to measure it up and then actually send it off to Head Games to get it resurfaced and get the valves checked and get everything back to working, get a good gasket surface for the stock engine. So I want to get that back together because I want to have a good spare, and I probably won't have the other engine ready. So I say other engine, I have a block here that is, should pull this apart first. So yeah, got a block and crank, nice crusty one, 6-bolt block, same thing I have. Except for I'm going to send it off to Forced Engineering to get built. So yeah, it's going to be aluminum rod, Wiseco pistons. I think it was 9.5 to 1 is what we went with for depression. And then I actually already have a head waiting for it that I've had from Head Games that I had done, and then ended up buying the Motec instead and not getting the block built. So I wanted to get the Motec on and get that kind of sorted before something, just in case we miss something on the Motec, or, just learning it. We'd rather learn on a stock engine rather than a built engine and possibly blow that up. So yeah, so stock one is going back together just because I not sure how long will be to get parts and get that engine together. So we'll have the stock one, we'll stick that back in, run it for, however long it takes me to get the built one back in, and hopefully don't mess this one up again. So yeah, new gasket, head studs. Haven't decided on head studs. I keep bouncing back and forth between L19 and the regular head studs. Just because I don't want to put L19s in this, on the stock engine, and spend a bunch of money on head studs that it's not really going to get used as much. Because once it gets pulled out, it's going to be sitting here for a spare. I don't want to really push it that hard. So I don't really want to grenade an engine, because that's not fun, and these are getting hard to find. But anyways, back to it. I'm going to measure this up before I send it out. I did send a head last time to Head Games and ended up being too warped and too messed up to actually be able to be saved. So we're gonna measure it up, and actually I'm not gonna get real in depth with it. Jeffro Mobile, he does a really good job covering this, and he's got a few videos on heads already, so I'll just do a quick time lapse, measuring everything out, checking it, and yeah, be back with you. Okay, checked the gasket surface. It seems to be pretty flat, pretty good. It's been decked before, so not a real big surprise. Glad nothing's messed up or anything like that. And checked the head measurement. That seemed pretty good. Like I said, Jeffro Mobile, he has all the information in his videos. It's like information overload when you watch him, and it's awesome. So go watch his video on his cylinder heads. It's way better. But last thing I want to check is the valves. I didn't check. Should have done a leak down test before I pulled the engine. So we'll check and see if any of the valves are leaking. I'm going to spray some solvent in here and see if anything comes out. Oof. All but one. Neat. All right, let's check the intake side. Everything tested, just basically for my own knowledge to see what I'm kind of getting into sending it out. So it's like most of the intake valves are leaking. A couple of the most of the exhaust valves leaking. A couple of intake valves. So we'll see. We'll get that sent off to Head Games and see what they can do. Another thing I need to get sent out is my harnesses. So they are out of date in June of this year. So yeah, we're gonna get those taken out and then sent off to Impact. I can get them recerted. They haven't been recerted yet, so send those off to get recerted. Hopefully that doesn't take too long. Alright, so I was planning on doing a little more in this video, but I guess we'll just go over the rest of the build. It's not really a build. Rest of the upgrades we're doing this year. Got the harness sent out. That is gone. Head is off. Getting fixed. So the rest of the things for the Colt this year. Easy stuff, really. New button mount. Vent cover, let's see, bottle heater. Just going to be done on like a 12-volt drill battery because I am out of space on my PDM, unfortunately. Weld hole on the subframe, I'd show you that, but the engine's in, you can't really see anything. Maybe some EGT bungs for later. Fuel cell cover needs to get done. Center console, I'd like to fit that in. Get that working. Maybe some coilovers. Still working on that. So we'll see. Grill block off and build a trans. I've had a trans blown apart for way too long. Need to get that built. And hopefully I don't mess it up. So yeah, this is basically, I mean, a bunch of the stuff. So yeah, new button mount, get rid of these things that have holes for gauges, a cover for here, center console, which I'm going to try to do the factory one. We'll see how that works. I got a couple pieces for that shifter. See if we can make something work. I don't know, so I'm going to cover it up a little bit, make it a little bit better. Maybe we'll cut some tabs off. Thing's huge. So yeah, I don't know. We will see. And one last thing for this video, I was going to do a little more, try to get some of that stuff done, but we'll save that for another video. I did get, seen this on a couple other YouTube channels, you do viewer mail. Got something I can open here, and yeah, we'll get it all set up and see what we got. All right. Guess that's our viewer mail. All right, I guess one's better than none, I guess. Let's see what we got. And no note in here.